Hi, welcome to Star Citizen, and this is the second stream of today. The first stream was a complete cock-up. We got killed by the Ninetales hostiles at a security bunker on the Crusader Security Assessment mission, which, to be honest, is a really bad thing due to my experiences of yesterday, where I failed the assessment mission and then struggled for the entire goddamn day. Struggled to get anywhere after that, and I've went into the bunker. The enemies were down to there were 3 hostiles, no friendlies left. I was crouched behind some shelves near the elevator in the bunker. I'd just come in, I'd checked everywhere to make sure there was no hostiles hiding in any place, and somehow one came from behind me. Now, I thought that all the hostiles except the last guy, is a heavy, and he's usually a green heavy, wearing heavy armor, carrying like a heavy weapon, like an FS9 or a double shotgun or something like that. And he comes out of elevator doors right at the end of the mission. Now, I don't know if CIG have changed anything with that, the mechanics of how it works, but the enemy came from behind me, and there was, when I entered the bunker, there was no enemies behind me. So I don't know how that's possible. I know it's lagging a bit, but checked everywhere. You know, there's only so many places you can hide. I'm going to do it again. I've reset the character, and we're going to start again from scratch. We're going to select this guy, and then first head, begin blending. You've seen all this before. His eyes, I love this guy's eyes. So we're going to steal his eyes. Yep. And we're going to change the colour as well to a very bright greeny type colour. That's great. I love that. That is mint. Yeah. Cheeks, we're basically banging the cheekbones up to the top because we like to have it very prominent cheekbones. Now the nose, is it that guy? No. I think it's this guy. Is it this guy? No, that guy, definitely that guy for the nose. So we give him sort of that kind of nose. That looks fine. Yeah. Now the mouth, we go to one of these fellas. Is it that one? Yeah. No, not him. Him. For the mouth, and we just give him a little bit of a pout. That looks cool. That looks really good. The hair, the jaw's fine, the crown's fine. The hair, basically, we're going to change colour to black. Where's black gone? It should be that, yep. And then we're going to give him the hairdo that I like, which is that one. And that is our character. Looks the same as before. Okay, so actually, no. He's not. No. Cancel that. What we're going to do is, if we go to whole head, and where's the guy with the rough kind of looking face? Him. Now, if we apply skin, now it looks a bit too much, does that? Not him. What about him? Definitely him. Yeah, definitely him. I remember that for next time, because he's got like the you know, the 1 day stubble thing going on. So we're going to accept that. Yeah, we're going to save that. We like that. And then we're going to select our system, which is always Stanton, always Lawville. Well, nearly always Lawville. Select as primary residence. I'm going to confirm that on the EU server. I can't believe I got shot again by an enemy. So the only way around that is to wander into the bunker, find a hidey place in the actual bunker itself rather than at the start, because you can't have anybody behind you, you know. And I saw the guy who shot me. He had a shotgun. He was wearing like blue light armor. Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Unknown. Unknown. Let me just check this. 547532. And that's the EU server. I always check the IP of the server, make sure which one I'm joining, because so far I've collected like 5 different IP addresses of European servers, and I thought there was only a certain number of servers. There must be loads. There must be absolutely loads. So we're waiting to load into here. It's gonna be, we're gonna be starting from scratch again, and if it's boring, just go do something else. But this is testing, and I'm not going through the day like I did yesterday. It was fucking awful yesterday. Grueling and painful is what it was yesterday. So what we're going to do is leave our... Where's our helmet? There, it's our helmet. So we might be lagging slightly. No, we don't want that. We want other. So we're going to take our helmet off and our undersuit. And we're going to come out of the habitat. Again, we've got a bit of lag going on. We've got a bit of lag happening here. So we'll see how it works. Wait for the elevator. Elevators, this is floor 2. Okay. And we'll go to the ground floor. And come out of the concierge is still doing whatever he's doing. Come out of the habitat. What do they actually call this place? Aisle 19, okay. I knew it. Name wasn't familiar, so I didn't remember it. So you come up here and you go around here into the metro centre. No, we don't. We go down to the Tamanay and Sons gun shop. Right. Now then, got lost here earlier on, and I'm always going to remember where it is now because I made a mental note of it. So we come down here and through here, round this corner, to the left and to the right, and that's Tamanay and Sons. And the Crusader Security Goons. There we go, Tamanay and Sons. There's somebody in here, just using this. And what we're gonna do? I'm still. What the fuck? No, this isn't good. This isn't good. Give me display info 1. What's my bandwidth? Is higher than I've ever seen it.
It's not my job to pick up after you.
Jesus, it's good. It's great. That bandwidth is beautiful. I have never seen the bandwidth that high. Why are we lagging? Why are we lagging? You know, I can tell by the movement of the character and the forward backward thing I select. Get rid of the chat for now. Are we looking for crews? Yeah, we're looking for crews, and we're gonna buy like 20 of these, or maybe 30. Yeah, we'll buy 30 of those. 155, that's good. And then we're gonna look for suppressor.
Go.
SUPP, and we're gonna buy.
Stop looking and go.
We're gonna buy 6 of them. Yeah, okay. So in our inventory, we should have 6 drinks. See, nah. I let go of the button. I let go of the button when I got sort of here, and it ran all the way. Look, it's done it again. Right, so off, button off. Button off. Button off. Button off. Button off. That's just not normal. Look at that. What the hell? And we've got a great bandwidth in and out. Great bandwidth. So it must be server that's straining. It's not the bandwidth, it's the server. The server must be under strain. How many people are online? Let's have a look. In the old comlink. 21 out of 23. How can the server be under strain with 23 people online? Let me just ask. Look at this, I can't even fucking type properly. Jesus fucking wept. Anyone else experiencing? It's your internet connection. No, it's not. Your 500 megabit connection. My streaming software is set to 1.6 megabytes a second. And the streaming software takes up like 150k a second, or 350 or something very low, you know. So even on a 500 megabit connection, you're looking at about 80 megabytes. That's megabytes a second upload. Sorry, download, and you're looking at about between 10 and 30 megabytes upload, if I remember correctly. So I'm not using anywhere near the limit. So what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? Look at that. I stop typing and the word appears like a second later. That's how much. That's how bad it is. Salut. Salut, ça va? Bienvenue. No comms link. No goddamn comms link. Right, so again, I press the button to go forward like half a second and it runs. This is not great at all. This is horrible. In fact, this is not. Look, it's running. Right, so watch this. Button off. Button off. Button off. Right, so that stopped straight away. Okay, so if we can't. I'm not touching the keyboard then. I'm not touching the keyboard then. I got stuck on this railing, came up here, reversed, and I'd just let go of the keyboard because of, right, so that's the admin office. This is not going well. I'm going to switch servers at this rate. Really am. This is disheartening. Right. Button off. So, button off halfway up that set of stairs back there, and he's walked what? 12, 15 meters? What's all that about? Try it out again. Oh, see, that's lag. I'm fucking wandering all over the place like I've been drinking too much. Button off. Not even touching the keyboard now. The hell. And that's communication with the server. The server still thinks I'm pressing the button, and there's a lot of latency. There's no trains are going to turn up at this rate. None. I'm telling you. Right. Okay, so I stopped in front of the sign, and it carried on walking. I'm not touching the keyboard now. Jesus. Right. Train arriving. Oh, God. My God. The train's arrived. Get in that fucking train. I can't even get in the train. Shit. Ah! This is laggy as fuck. But I'm surprised the train's arrived with so much lag. But is there any lag? Let's have a look at the info again. Yeah, the bandwidth is 2 point between sort of 1.2 and 2.2. It's fantastic. FPS is 30 FPS, which is fantastic. I don't get what's going on. It's as if, you know, you move your character. Is this normal? Yeah, this is getting normal now. Maybe it's just when you're in Lawville. Because it seems... Oh no, wait a minute. There is...
Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
There is some... Not impressive, that's for sure. Right, so... Button off. Button off. Button off. Button off. It was okay for the last time and then it just carried on. Right, button off. No. Button off. Button off. Button off. Button off. Okay, so... Button off. Button off. Button off. Button off. Button off. Okay. Right, so it might get better. Usually does. Usually does. The more you play it, the better the conditions get, I have found. Right, so we're not going to do that yet. What we're going to do is go into our... There we go again, you see, all I did is back off a little bit and he walked forever. Go into our loadout manager, select our Pisces expedition, and what we're going to do is go to paints and select the Nightbreak livery. We prefer it to the Scrubland Camo. Really don't know why it came up with the Scrubland Camo ship the last stream. But anyway, we're going to save it on the Nightbreak livery, because that's the one we like. And exit out of that. Now what we need to do is retrieve our ship, and I'm doing this quite slowly to see if the character movement delay is still apparent. I'm going to retrieve the Pisces.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, thank you very much. Hangar 9.
Please visit us again.
Ship's not turning up. The marker is, but the ship isn't. If I go to that hangar now, there won't be a ship there. There'll just be a marker where it should be. Now, there will be a ship. So, there is a bit of delay there. Hangar 9. Here we go. And when we get there, we're going to still be in our underwear. But what we'll be doing is... Oh, Jesus. Come on. It's... Yeah, the movement on this character's untenable. There's no slight movement. It's all or nothing. Hangar 9. You know, you can't like take a step forward. Well, I can now. I can now, but the hangar will be a great way to test. Right, so because there's plenty of space. So if I go button off, stops immediately. Button off, carries on walking for about 3 steps. Button off, stops immediately. Button off, stops immediately. Button off, about 4 steps there. Button off. A couple of steps. Button off. Stops immediately. Button off 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 immediately. Right, okay, so now I've got absolute complete control. I can move, I can like take a small step sideways, I can crouch, I can, you know what I mean? I can inch along. I can do it in very, very small movements. And that's what I need for doing bunkers. I can't do with, you know, when I was doing bunkers, I was like pressing the button and moving like a foot. Way too much. I need to be able, oh god, that didn't do it. You know, I need to be, needs to be perfect. There's only 23 people on the server. It shouldn't be 29 now. But even so, that's a third, or less than a third, of the capacity. So it should not be lagging. And nobody's answered my question. If anybody else is experiencing lag at all, nobody came forward and said, yeah, I've got lag or whatever. So it might just be me with the stream, but like I say, the settings, I've cut the settings by, it was 2.8 megabytes a second. We're now on 1.6. And the data stream for Star Citizen requires less than a meg. Less than half a meg per second. So I've cut it by 1.2 megs a second. I've still should have 6 to 8 megs a second bandwidth that I'm not using. I don't get it. I really don't get it. We'll see how it goes. Right, so open the door to the ship. And I just experienced a little bit of lag there. A little bit of latency. Now we're going to go into our local, into our weapons, and we are going to transfer into our ship the silencers that we bought. Now the sustenance will be fine. We'll be absolutely fine until we get to Orison. Don't need anything else. Don't need anything more. Might actually, oh no we won't. We're going to stop at Everest Harbour to see if they've got any of the dust up armour. That might be kind of cool. To see if they've added it. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. That's different from what we normally do. I want to know where the dust up armour is. In fact, if you give me a moment, I'm just going to cheat and use a website, the item finder from Cornerstone. Where is it? Item finder. And we're going to put dust up core. And that is not what I'm looking for. I want dust up tactical, core tactical. Dust up core tactical is Everest Harbour, Grim Hex, Crew L1, Crew L4, Arc L4 and Arc L1. Says this list. So Crew L4 and Crew L1 and Arc L4 and Arc L1. Let's have a look at the old map. Crew L4, that's kind of, Arc L4's in the opposite direction. Arc L1's near Arc Up. Crew L4 and Crew L1. Oh, Crew L1! We can go to Crew L1. Yeah, cool. Because I've been to Everest and I know it's not at Everest in previous patches. I want to check to see if it's here at Crew L1. Right, so we'll set route to that. I hope we'll set route to that. We'll ask for landing clearance to turn everything on in our ship and turn on VTOL mode.
All systems online.
And doors, hangar bay doors are opening for us. The roof doors here. And when it gets to about that stage, after the second clunk, you are free to take off. Let's bring this nose down a bit. Because we don't want to be crashing into anything.
A safe zone.
Right, so off with VTL mode, up with the undercarriage, engage the cruise control and stick the nose in the air up to about 75, 80, 85 degrees.
Thank you.
Something of
Please
that
visit again.
magnitude. If we put on the drive, we're not gonna. In fact, where's our marker for our map? We haven't got one. That means the map didn't take our. So, Cruel 1 set route. Why won't it? Why won't it set? Why won't it set the route to there? Set route. Set route. Set route. Set route, no, clear route. What the hell's going on? I just want to get to Cruel 1 with the simplest of ease and without fuss. What's that problem? So if I set Crusader set route, so it sets the route to Crusader, but it won't set the route to Cruel 1. Route not set. Ambitious station. I should be able to set this route. Yes. Right, okay. So we're leaving Armistice Zone, don't care. Fucking hell, that took some effort. You know, in a fast flowing desperate situation, whether you're trying to right, so now we can engage it. You're trying to set destination on your map because your friends are under attack or you are needed urgently somewhere. Or just hold on a minute, give me 15 minutes while I sort out my fucking map that doesn't work properly. You know, it's so annoying. But anyway, the software is under development, and if that becomes a persistent problem, which it already has been for some fucking months now, it's going to be addressed by CIG. Anyway, that's just a finding and observation. Honestly, it's just frustrating. You click on something, it comes up in the information box on the right top of the screen, and you should be able to set a route to it. And I had to do that, what, 4 or 5 times before it would accept it. Don't know what's going on with that. I dislike that navigation system as it is. It's horrible. You know, I've played other games like Elite Dangerous, EVE Online, those kind of games. Played them for quite a while. In fact, in Elite Dangerous, I'm one of the original founders. Took part in the alpha, the beta, and part of the gamma, until Frontier Developments tried to screw over the donators, the subscribers, and founders, and then I just told them to go shove it. You know, when a company's acting like that towards people who've put a lot of money into the game, you've got to really question whether it's worth playing. I haven't played Elite Dangerous since like 2014, 2015. Really enjoyed the alpha. The alpha was awesome, right? But it had no pricks in it at all. Not one. There wasn't one person in the alpha who was an arsehole. We just got on with it. We got on with the testing. We had a good rapport with the developers, and you know, they give us goals to reach. Right, so today or this week or for this patch we want you to concentrate on such and such. So we all went out and did it, and then we had fun at the end of the week. You know, on a weekend we'd all get together and we'd have a battle or do something otherwise than testing, and the devs joined in, and it was great. And then that changed when they got into the Gamma. There was a design and development forum, and people had to donate a certain amount of money to get into that forum, and they had a say in how the game turned out. One of the major things about Elite Dangerous, and not a lot of people will know this, Frontier planned it for a point of interest travel only. You know, like in EVE Online, where you don't actually, if you want to get anywhere, it will take you weeks and months.
Fossil fuel is at 75%.
But the point of interest you can click on and you can fly straight to it. Well, that's what Elite Dangerous was going to be like had Frontier had their own way. And the design and development forum said, no, we want free flight. You know, this is a space game, we want free flight, like in Frontier First Encounters and in Frontier Elite 2, where you could fly anywhere in the galaxy under your own initial inertia, at your own volition. That's what we want. So the pressure put on Frontier from the design and development forum changed that. I remember that. But then in the Gamma, it went from alpha to beta to Gamma. In the Gamma, Frontier said, right, okay, we're now up to this point, we're close to release. We want to thank everybody on the Design and Development Forum Council, but your services are no longer needed. And again, everybody said, what the fuck? You've asked people to donate, and it wasn't cheap. It was like 700 euros, dollars, whatever. It was a lot of money to get on that council. I didn't get there, right? I didn't, or it might have even been more, it might have been 800 or whatever it was, to donate to the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter, and that's another story. The Kickstarter, they raised the Kickstarter to see if there was enough interest, if enough money could be raised to start development on the game. When they already had, and they asked for, what was it, $2.25 million, and they got way more than that. They already had private funding from investors to the tune of $7.5 million. So why ask for a fucking Kickstarter? You know what I mean? It's like asking people to give you money for no fucking reason. And I was pissed about that. But anyway, when Frontier said, right, to the Design Development Council, thanks for your services, we don't need you anymore, people paid into that to be a perpetual part of the development and design of the game. And they were good people, right? All the people who put that kind of money into it
Quantum drive is now up.
came out with some of the best ideas. The one guy, there was a $5,000 tier, right? You had to put $5,000 into the game, and the reward was that you got, one of the rewards for that was you got to name the Founders World. You know, the one planetary system that was for founders only. Unless you were a founder, you couldn't get into it. He named it something like Shinrata something or other. And it left everybody scratching their heads saying, what the fuck is that? You know, what does that mean? It was unpronounceable, the way that... And I would have called it Foundation, right? I would have just... If I'd have had the money and I went for that 5,000 tier, which I would have been stupid to do, looking back, I would have just called the Founders World Foundation. Or something like that, you know. And he's called it... And he explained himself, and I read his explanation. It was something to do with his kids. He said, I'm not going to go into great detail, but it has something to do with my children's names and something else. And I thought, well, that's fucking great, isn't it? We're going to have to put this name we can't pronounce now obviously Frontier's accepted it because he's paid the money into it. It's probably some, you know, some rich guy who's don't know where he'd be from in the world, but he's honoured his children and family and whatever else by giving it this name and left everybody clueless. That's fine. That's his right. He's paid into it. He was given that he was given that privilege, and that's his right, but it doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so yeah, back onto the story. The whole community kicked up a fuss and said, you can't get rid of the Design and Development Council. They paid this money, and you never said it was just for the alpha and beta, and now we're in gamma. You don't need them. It's a continual process. You can't ask them to pay in to the council to donate so much money to be part of the council and then just get rid of them when it's convenient. But that's Frontier all over. You know, they dangle the carrot, they get people's interest, and in this case, wallets out. And once they've got what they want, they move the goalposts. I mean, I've been dealing with Frontier ever since the mid-90s, and I don't know who makes these decisions at that company, but it hasn't changed. It's not changed since the mid-90s. Oh, come on. Why is that? Yeah, I was very, very disappointed because I put like 300 and odd quid into donating for Frontier. I'm just going to quantum to this place now because I was really excited for the game. Star Citizen was announced at the same time, and it was my mate Marcus in Germany who his interest was more into Star Citizen than Elite Dangerous, but because I've been a long time fan of Elite, I wanted Elite to happen, and the game's great. You know, the game is really good. It's just, I don't play it because of Frontier, and that's it. I did when they brought Odyssey out. This was really funny. They said anybody who logs into Odyssey or watches the Twitch stream gets a free flight suit. So I watched the Twitch stream, and I logged into Odyssey, played it for an hour, and I didn't get a free flight suit. So I emailed the support and I said, right, I followed your instructions, I didn't get a free flight suit. You know what they said? They replied and said, well, that's no problem because they're cheap enough to buy anyway. And I replied and said, well, with respect, that's not the point. You've told players if they do this and do that, you will give them a free flight suit, and I haven't got a free flight suit. And then I didn't get a response after that, so bollocks to it. Right. You know, after, I don't know when Odyssey came out, was it 2019 or something like that? So after 4 years or more of not playing Frontier, Elite Dangerous, sorry, that was, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back had already done it. This was like pissing on the bonfire that burned it all. Fuck Elite Dangerous. Fuck it. Fuck Frontier. No. You know, if you do this, we'll give you a free flight suit. Well, I did it and I didn't get a free flight suit. Oh, well, we're not going to give you one anyway because it's cheap enough to buy. That's not the fucking point. You promised you'd give a free flight suit and you haven't. You know, I don't know what kind of company does that. Virgin Media are like that. Yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that. Pay us your money. You pay them the money. Right, now go fuck yourself. They're well known for that. Right, I'm gonna winch again, aren't I? I'm gonna request
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Docking clearance. Where I'm at. Where is it? Where is it? Where's am I missing something here? There it is. Right, okay, so take it off cruise control, come down here, swing it around. Where's it gone? Huh? Am I only dreaming? Oh! Landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, if it's one thing I want to see in people, it's honesty and integrity. You don't have to have respect. You just have to be good to your word. If you're not good to your word, you can't be trusted. If you can't be trusted, there's no point in wasting time with you. You know, that is my one of my principles in life. I'm not a dishonest person. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a bullshitter, and I don't scam or con people. A lot of people do, but they're time wasters. They're just time wasters, and if they benefit out of it, it's off the back of other people. If you do that shit in real life, you go to prison. You know. So I'm gonna land here, and I'm gonna try the auto land. Okay.
Landing complete.
And then I'm
Landing
gonna
complete.
try the
Does it say?
refuel and everything else. Refuel, yeah, 19. That's good. So that's working. That is working, and I'm just gonna come off here.
Offline. Engines online.
Ah, decided to put my engines back on. Okay.
Engines
And then
offline.
I'm gonna get out of the pilot seat. Yeah, sometimes I get in a bee in my bonnet about things. I've got strong principles about that, and it really pisses me off. That I paid so much money in the game, Elite Dangerous, and then people would treat it like that. And it's not just because of what Frontier did to the backers. I mean, I was, like I say, we had a good rapport with the developers, good communications between them. They were giving us instructions on what to test, and we were going and testing it and making sure, because the Cobra engine was fantastic. What Frontier did, it was absolutely wonderful. Is the Cobra engine, which is a game engine that runs everything. So we're going to go to lobby, and this is why Avenger 1's video about underground cheating in Star Citizen, this is why it resonates with me so strongly, because the cheating started happening in Elite Dangerous and it was obvious, right? Like, I remember one guy in the beta, this was in the beta, and he was a potty mouth, he was a real dick, and, you know, always telling me what he'd like to do to my mom or my sister, even though I didn't have a sister and my mum had passed on years ago. That kind of guy, you know, it's just some bastard that is out to piss you off. And I used to own him. He was such a shit pilot. He was such a shit pilot. And from one day to the next, so Tuesday night he was a shit pilot. Wednesday night he was fucking unbeatable. And I thought to myself, how can somebody get that good in 24 hours? It's got to be cheating. And then I found out about the overpowered weapons. You know, somebody had come along with a weapon and destroy a ship in one hit, that they shouldn't be able to destroy a ship in one hit. One guy fired guns at me from light years away, and it was visible. I got a video of it. And so I approached Frontier and I said, look, they're using cheat engine. They've managed to utilize cheat engine and work it with Elite Dangerous. Frontier Development said, we need evidence. I spent 3 weeks of my goddamn life, every minute of every day, getting evidence together. Chat logs, video evidence, the works, right? Went back to them, I said, there's your evidence. Didn't hear from them for like a few weeks. So I contacted them and said, you know, any news, any update on the cheating allegations? And they said, yeah, it's nothing to worry about, it's normal gameplay. I said, you've got to be joking. Yeah, we've reviewed everything. and we've come to the conclusion that it's just normal gameplay. Really? And I've just wasted 3 weeks of my fucking life on this for you? Right, fine. And that was in the beta, and I still carry, you know, I thought, right, fuck it. When they ask me to do something again, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time for them. But anyway, yeah. Carried on with the beta, got into the gamma, then they wanted to... And the goalposts were moving every so often. You know, assurances and promises that were made were conveniently forgotten about. That's the wrong button. I'm going to store the ship here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Or denied, you know. Oh no, we never said that. What we meant was something completely different that we've just thought of that's a better idea. So we're going to forget what we promised, and now we're going to change it into something that we never promised and say that that's what we meant all along. And I'm like, nah, this is just dishonest, man. Instead of saying, look, sorry, but we think we've made a mistake. We know we promised this, but we want to move forward in this direction, and we're going to compensate you, recompense you in this way. Nah, forget that. Just make the players think that it's them that got it wrong all along and be dishonest about it. Well, fuck that. I'm not interested, you know. I'm not interested. So, yeah, when it comes to... we're just going to come through here. We're not too familiar with the station, so we're just going to look around a bit. Those are the hubs. So when it comes to Avenger 1's video of suspected cheating in Star Citizen, let's face it, that guy has done a lot of flying. Right, and he's not a bad pilot. He is not. He knows when something isn't right. And it's like he said on that video, you have a gut feeling. You know, your instincts tell you that this isn't normal. Something's amiss. You know, you're quizzing what happened and why, and you can't work it out. Yeah, that's because it's bullshit. That's because somebody's found an exploit, or they're using software to alter the parameters of the game that you know too well. You know, so when somebody's flying too fast in a ship, they destroy you with shit weapons that, you know, oh, I'm just a good pilot. I'm just better than you. I've heard that one fucking loads of times. Yeah, get good. You know, get good, stop being a noob. Get good like me. What, you mean fucking install cheat engine? And let the software do the work for you. It's like Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, when I fought wars in, I'm going to go to Hangars and Labs. I fought wars in Grand Theft Auto 5 for years, right? Oh no, not Hangars and Labs. I want Galleria. Especially with the Russian guys. And the Russian guys, honestly, you attack one Russian guy, you might as well be fighting the entire fucking country. You know, you get the whole server on you. Even if you misclick and shoot a Russian, you get like the whole of Russia once you're dead. It's funny as, but that's just them. You know, that's just they're just born and raised that way. I mean, I killed. There was a Russian guy, AX. Was his name AX Alex or something like that? And he was in the area on the Raid on Orison platforms where my hostiles had spawned. And I got there, and here is a Ninetales crouched behind like a counter, like a bar counter. And I entered from his rear, so naturally shot him. But after I'd shot him, I thought to myself, they don't usually crouch and walk. They just crouch and then pop up. So I looked at the guy, and lo and behold, it was a player. I didn't get a crime stat. I did not get a crime stat. And I'm thinking, why not? If that's a player, why didn't I get a crime stat? Anyway, left it at that, carried on with the mission, did the mission, ran back to the shuttle. On the way back to the shuttle, somebody shot at me in an area where there's no enemies. So I crouched down behind the counter, I healed, and while I was healing, somebody must have come up behind me. I wasn't watching where the fire was coming from, but I thought, if it's an enemy, they won't see me behind where I'm crouched down. But this guy, he came running towards me while I was healing, and he shot me dead. And then what was disturbing was he stood over me, emptied the entire clip of his gun into my dead body, reloaded, emptied another clip into my dead body. And then obviously by that time it's like your seconds are ticking down. You can't ask for rescue, you can't revive. And I thought, fuck me, that was brutal. I thought, that can't be an NPC. When I respawned in the hospital, it said you were murdered by AX Alex. Do you want to press charges? And I put fucking yes. And Alex committed an offence against you. I think there was 3 things that he was guilty of, and I gave him a crime stat for them all. Which, you know, if I'd have been wearing, and it's happened, I've been wearing Ninetales armour in an area on the Radon Horizon platforms, and I've been killed, and I haven't give the perpetrator a crime stat because he thought I was an enemy. But then I thought to myself, after it happened a couple of times, the first time I thought, yeah, alright, mistake, whatever. Second time, I thought, there's some fun to be had in this. You know, if somebody did that and it was somebody you didn't like, you could give them a crime stat. Because they're the aggressors. But, yeah, that Russian guy, totally off it. And there's no way he could have known that were me. Because he didn't see me. And he had no way of knowing who I was. He must have been in such a rage, he came across the first player he saw and took it out on them. You know. And emptying 2 full clips of fucking ammo into the dead body of somebody you've just killed. What does that say about somebody? I mean, that tells a fucking story, does that? Deranged, mentally fucking unstable. You shoot somebody and that's it. Why bother going any further than that? Unless you're a fucking psychopath. Or in an online game you'd be a sociopath, wouldn't you? Some weird people play this game. But yeah, the cheating, I hope CIG, because they're really, really busy. They're really busy developing the game, making sure all the mechanics and dynamics work as intended. They haven't got fucking time to be designing software to combat cheating bastards. But they're going to need to do that, or else there's going to be a group of people. And don't get me wrong, in Elite Dangerous, Frontier Developments let this slide, thinking it was only 1 or 2 players. No, it was nearly fucking everybody was cheating in Elite Dangerous, using some bog standard downloadable cheat engine that was for free in most cases. You could download it for free and just cheat your way to victory. And it was about 6 or 8 months after the Gamma ended and the game was released. And about 6 to 8 months after that, they finally admitted there was a problem with cheating. They could have nipped it in the bud, didn't want to. And then it became such a big problem, they had to address it. And, you know, like the 3 guys that were on this video, there's Avenger 1, 11th Hour, and another guy whose name I forget, beginning with D. And they all said, you know, this needs stopping, or else it's going to destroy Star Citizen. And it is, because Star Citizen is such a PvP combat oriented, focused game. You know, it's going to be people going out there wanting to fine-tune the skills and combat each other and get fun and enjoyment out of that, and there's going to be people who just sit back, press one button and let it happen, and the computer takes over for them, you know. That's not what it's about. And people who do that shouldn't be playing the game. You know, everybody has to be on the same footing and playing field. So dust up, dust. So we can get the dust up here, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna buy that. We are going to go for three arms. Okay, we're gonna go for 3 cores. We're gonna buy that. Okay, 3 legs. Okay, 3 helmets. Right. Actually, we could have put it straight into our Pisces, but we just got to remember. Now, if they sell crews, they don't sell crews. Okay. MISC. So they don't sell crews. Maybe the weapons store sells crews. However, what we'll do is look at backpacks. What have they got in the way of backpacks? Now that's 41,000 USCU. The Canary Yellow Mac Flex, nah, God, Jesus. And those, the CH, Morozov CH, they're heavy backpacks. You need heavy armor to use those. I'm not too interested in those. Right, so the dust up is available from here. That's good to know. Oh, he's got a platinum bay. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything more here. There's the gun shop is here, and I just want to come in here. And is there only? Oh no, there's 2 screens. There's 2 screens. So we're gonna put crews, and we're just gonna buy like 20 bottles or something, or maybe 10. Yeah, 10, because we're not going to be here that often. We're not going to be here that often at all. However, what I want to do is look at the personal weapons, see what they've got. So personal weapon. Gallants. They've got the gallants. They got the P8s. So yeah. All right. Let's buy a gallant. Let's buy a gallant, and we'll buy. Well, I might as well buy 2 of them. We'll buy 2. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll buy 10, 20, 30 of these, or maybe 50. Right, okay, 50. It's only 612 credits for 50 clips of gallant rifle ammo. However, do we have a sight hollow? So it's 1 times and 2 times. Bollocks to that. No. What we'll do is, oh, they sell suppressor 2s as well here, which is good, and FS9. So come on, personal weapons. Nah, this is fucked up. Get back into it. Because it wasn't giving me the full list. Nah. Quarter pistol, People really like that quarter pistol. I don't know why. I mean, it's ballistic, and its magazine size is 6, but apparently it's pretty powerful. No, there's nothing. Nah, they got no holographic sights that I like. Anyway, that's it. Thank you. Adios, amigos. That's all I want from here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. I forgot undersuits. Nah. So let's go for. Oh, not this one. Not this shop. I need. Get away! Jesus fucking Christ! I'm trying to pull away from the screen, and it's like I'm stuck with like glue, like Spider-Man strapped me to it. So I need to come up here, and undersuits I need, and we're looking for the stone skin, and we might as well type stone in here. Stone skin undersuit, and we'll go and we'll buy 3 of these. Yeah. In fact, no, we'll have 5 of these. Yeah. 5 of these. Okay. Right. Good. Brilliant. So if we check our inventory, our local inventory for undersuits, we should have 5, and then we've got. We can't stack armor, can we? No. We can stack helmets though. We can't stack legs. We can stack arms. We can't stack cores or legs. What it gives? I mean, have they got like a helmet department in CIG and an arm department? Or maybe the head and arm department are the same department, and the core and leg department are the same department, but they're separate. They work at opposite sides of the building. You know, it's got to be something like that. I mean, why would you allow helmets and arms to be stacked, but not legs and cores? Why would you do that? Maybe it's just an oversight. I don't know. Or maybe the person that worked on it the day before took a day's leave or sick day or something, and the person who picked it up worked on the cores and the legs and didn't do the same thing as the person who worked on the helmets and arms. I really don't know. Where am I going now? I'm going around here. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to go to this burrito bar. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I just bought some drinks here. So go to sustenance and just drink a bottle of this. And that came up like 2 seconds after I right-clicked on it. So we're going to drink the Lux. And the 2 reasons I want to do this is because I love the dust-up armour. Now there is a bin here. And the second reason is it's the second best armour in the game. No, wait a minute. That was wrong. I want to place this, and I want to put it in the bottom of the bin. There we go. So yeah, it's the second best medium armor in the game. I'll just quickly correct myself. And I love it. I love the look of it. It looks like an assassin's armor.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
it's the kind of armor that an assassin would wear. You know, a bit sort of ninja assassino-esque. You know, Assassin's Creed kind of looking in the facial area. So we're going to retrieve the Pisces.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Your
Stand
vehicle
by.
has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, so hangar 2. Our ship is there, visible. We're going to call the elevator. That appears instantly. This is a lot quicker now and more responsive. Yeah, it's ultimately responsive now. I've got really fine adjustment of the character in every direction. Everything's working, and I don't even need to test. Button off. Button off. Yeah, instant. Button off. Yeah. Button off. putting off. Yeah, instant. Like blink of an eye, instant. That's what you want it. So open this up. Remember romance, the way we used to dance, hand in hand. And guess what we're gonna do? We are gonna transfer everything. So move all weapons, move all ammo, move all vehicles, other clothing, undersuits, move all. So move all. Why aren't you moving all? Move all. You're having a laugh. So, move all. Right, so it has to be on the tab for the item. If you have it on another tab, it won't move. That's a bit daft. And now it's only showing my core and my legs. So click on another tab, go back to the first tab, and it shows everything. Something they need to address. I think for the past 2 or 3 patches that's been a thing. So I'm gonna have a look on the Spectrum forums later, see if anybody's highlighted that as an issue. Because most people, I'm assuming, because I am not most people would just put up with that. You know, just like click a tab and go back to the first tab and not bother to report it as a thing. So the only thing we should have here, it's not transferred our weapons either. Let's put the weapons in there. So yeah, we've got 10 drinks, and that's it. That's good. That's what we want. What we can actually do, we can put on our armor. That's fucking awesome. Strap a gun to our back and kit ourselves out with the ammo. Yeah. And then where's my, there it is. And if we can just see, that's put a silencer on our Gallant rifle. But yeah, this armor is a medium armor, but you've only got 2 ammo slots, whereas the ADP, which the security forces use on a medium armor, you've got 6. You know, so the Arrow armor, I think you've got, is it 4 slots? I might even have 6 slots on the Arrow armor. The Arrow armor is the best, statistic-wise, the best medium armor in the game. Gives you a better temperature rating. Gives you the same damage reduction, but it's the temperature rating. Backpack compatibility, light and medium. Okay. But yeah, this looks fucking mint. This looks really cool. Really cool. Actually, why don't we just go to Olisar? Yeah, why don't we just go to Olisar now, right? We'll go to Port Olisar now. Get the security assessment mission. Fail that, start over again. Let's do that first of all, shall we? I'm joking, we're going to pass it this time.
You are clear to launch.
Turn everything on. Bring it up in the air. Slightly. So, if we...
Landing gear raised.
clear routes. And there we go. Port Olisar. Set routes. Can we? Set route to Port Olisar. Set goddamn route to Port Olisar. Can we set route to Crusader? Set route to Crusader. No, clear route. Clear route. Yeah, sorry mate who's dying. I'll be there with you in about 5 hours, yeah? Come on. Right, exit out of that. Go back into it. Right, go back into it. Crusader. Has it set my route? It's set my route. Right, okay, fine. So, come out of here. I'm still on manual power. There's my blue marker. And I'm going to turn my... there it is. There's where I want to be.
Please visit again.
Now, is it ready? So we're just gonna quantum travel to Crusader. We want to go to Port Olisar because it's going to be quicker to depart. Not happy about that fucking enemy spawning behind me though. You know, they should already have spawned. It says 10 out of 10 enemies. So they should already be spawned. There shouldn't be any more waiting to spawn. There's no way, no fucking way that enemy could have come behind me. No way. I checked everywhere. In fact, as you walk into the entrance, you can see right and left. And they're not hiding behind anything. I bet you I spawned in where I said that enemy was yesterday behind those crates. But after I entered the bunker, which there's not 10 out of 10 enemies then, is there? There's 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 until they spawn in, and then there's 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. You know, it's got to be fair. It's got to be all above board. Oh no, it's just a counter for the number of enemies that you kill. Well, somebody's going to die every time then because they can't watch. You can't got fucking eyes in back of the head. You know what I mean? You've got enemies coming at you from the front. You're not watching behind you when you think it's all clear. Right, so I'm going to just turn this off and turn it back on and see where Port Olisar is. There it is. It's just going to be easier and quicker. Is it? Or have I got an orbital marker? No, it's not an orbital marker. That's Mike L3. No, we're getting out of it now. We are getting out of it. What's this one? Comma-ray. I don't think I think the comma-ray. Oh no, the comma-ray on the map. The comma-ray is right next to Port Olisar. Or so I thought. Oh no, it isn't. Right, so there we are. There's Port Olisar there. So we want to be looking sort of over this direction for there's a comma ray again. Nah, come on. There's a fucking orbital markers. This is so bullshit fucked up. You spend half the time looking for, you know, excuse me, enemies on my ass wanting to kill me. Can you just hang on 3 minutes until I find the fucking marker so I can quantum to it? You know, it should be a list on the left-hand side of places where that you can fuck it. We're gonna jump to this. There should be a list somewhere up that you can quickly access and click on, rather than this bullshit of fucking searching for something that you can't find for ages. And my mate Mavdog, one of the first guys I met playing Star Citizen, he actually said, yeah, you can spend forever looking for orbital markers, but they're is Port Olisar, and here I am looking for an orbital marker that takes me around the other side of the planet. What I'd be better doing, and now I'm going to do it, if I find Orison, if I can find Orison again, I'll just fucking fly to Orison, turn around and point my nose to the sky. But Orison should be somewhere near Port Olisar. What's this? OM3. Right, we'll try this. It's just a time sink getting stuff done. I don't want this. I don't want to be spending an unwelcome amount of time fucking travelling to places because it's already time consuming enough. And this just takes the piss. In fact, it takes the extra piss. It takes the absolute fucking piss. Because, you know, I'm going to spend God knows how many minutes landing, getting on a fucking shuttle, going to somewhere else that I shouldn't need to go to in order to get stuff done. Where's... You see, it's still not... OM5. Okay, we're going OM5. I still can't find Orison. I don't know where Orison is. It should be near Port Olisar. It should be very near Port Olisar. Oh, Port Olisar is above Orison on the planet. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Right, there's Port Olisar. I don't know where fucking Orison's got to. I really don't. It's a good job we're not going there. Right, so we're going to jump to Port Olisar. I don't know how long that took, 3 or 4 minutes of farting around. I hate this. It really puts me off. Why do you think I like the combat missions outside of the ship? Because flying the ship is like shooting yourself in the back of the fucking head. It is painful as fuck. We put up this because it's test. It's, you know, it's a test, but it's no different in the on the live server. It's the same idea. Get off that. Increase the thrust limiter and just thrust towards the station. It's the same on the live server, although somewhat less problematic. They're still working on this on the PTU. They haven't refined all of it yet, but it is painful. It puts me off flying ships. You know, whenever I need to go somewhere in a ship, I'm like, oh my fucking god, do I really need to do that? I'd rather just do bunker missions or raid on Orison or whatever. You know, is it that way? No, it's that way up. It is that way up. Yeah. So we'll request docking clearance and be told.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Thank you, Roger. So we're coming in. We're gonna lower our undercarriage.
Landing gear deployed.
Or gear, whatever you want to call it. We're on pad 3. Here we go. We are going to use the noob N key to dock, and that is the most stupid way of docking I know. You've got the ramp pointing outwards instead of inwards.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Honestly. Right, so what was that? 1 credit. I've travelled from one station to another across maybe what? A light year? Well, it won't be a light year, will it? In a system, it'll be many millions of kilometres, and it's cost me 1 credit for quantum fuel. That's a good thing about this. Right, so engines off.
Engines offline.
Get out of the pilot seat.
Takeoff complete.
Because we are going to go into the station. Landing complete, and when we get out of the ship, what? Are you fucking joking me? Isn't it a good job I was wearing armor? Huh? What is going on here? We've got a bit of gravity effect going on here as well. Right, come on, get up.
Please visit again.
Are you having a laugh? I didn't take off. I really, honestly, what's going on? Can somebody please tell me what's going on? The last thing I looked out of my windshield was the landing pad. So what exactly is going on? Close exterior. Fucking good job I was. Come on, close it. Close exterior. Jesus. Right, so request docking clearance.
Engines online.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
This bullshit again. Right, so this time I'm going to manually land. I'm not going to rely on the goddamned docking computer, and I'm just going to bring it in, sort of align it with those like that. Going to align it with that and then just touch down. Right, I haven't done anything with the gear, so the gear's still.
Landing complete.
Right, engines off.
Engines offline.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Get out of the pilot seat. Right, now I'm out of the pilot seat. Right, so we're landed. We're landed on the station pad. We're still landed on the station pad. See how paranoid it makes me? Right, so close her up. Run over here. Jesus. I don't come to Orison a lot, so I don't know if that's a known problem or not. But certainly, landing on a pad and then exiting, floating in space, was somewhat unexpected, somewhat anomalous. Right, so we're just gonna, for safety reasons, we're gonna store the ship. We are gonna store the ship, store it. We can still put stuff into it and sell things from it when it's stored. But what we want, we don't want this. We want the shops on the other side. That's what we want. We want the gun shop, basically. Live fire weapons. And they're going to sell the crews. So we'll buy some crews and about, I don't know, 20-30 bottles will do. Okay, bought that.
Smart
and
buy.
Then, yeah, right. Smart buy. Personal weapons. Personal weapons. There we go. Come on, personal weapons. So, Arclight Lumen 5 FMG. That's not bad. It's not a bad weapon, but it is laser. Devastator Boneyard Shotgun. Custodian Warhawk. Combat knife. So they haven't really got anything. Oh, they've got the P4. We'll buy a couple of these. We'll buy 2 of these. Actually, get out of this. We'll put them straight into our Pisces expedition. And then buy a couple of these. What's the durability? condition. Okay, so we buy a couple of these. Now they better have the attachments. They'd better have the times 4 sight. If they haven't, demo battery, can rifle battery. They've got everything here. They've got all the stuff here. Laser pointer. They've got the gamma times 1, which is shit. I'm not even gonna. FS9. They've only got the suppressor 3 here. So, right. Doesn't matter, because what we're gonna do is we are going to have a look at our missions now. And have a look at our missions, and before doing anything, we're gonna go call to arms. Where is our... We're gonna accept that. But where is our security assessment? Got no history. Maybe it's because we've just arrived and maybe it's because we've not spent that much time in Crusader yet. What's delivery like? Retrieval op. Right, so responsible for a derelict outpost on Daymar, it's 4,000. We're going to accept this because we've got no... We'll accept that. We'll see how it goes. We'll track it. Now, it does say expect trouble. I expect that the outlaws are going to put up a fight, but just remember that they aren't the priority. So get the package, don't worry about the outlaws is the message there. I'm gonna need a multi-tool. So where is it? Daymar. So I'm gonna just hop over to Cornerstone's survey and we're gonna have a look at the planet survey for Daymar and see are friendly on Daymar. Now we've got Artcorp mining area 141, Shubin mining facility SD1. Is that it? I think that's it for friendly bases. I mean, we've got the garden, but it's got no repair services. What about the hydroponics? No, that's not. Dunlow Ridge Aid Shelter. Fuck all. Eager Flats Aid Shelter. So, Artcorp mining area 141 and Shubin mining facility SCD1 is the only ones. Security post Thackeray. Yeah. On Daymar, those are the only we haven't got that yet. Right, so where's our ship? We need to call our ship. We don't go outside without calling our ship. It'll tell us where our ship is
Welcome to
once
the
we've
ASOC
retrieved
vehicle
it.
retrieval system.
Retrieve our ship.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
CO2.
Please visit us again.
Carbon dioxide. Right, so now we are sorted. We can come out of here. I fucking believe that. Where am I going? Up this way. I can't believe that Ninetails spawned behind me. That's just nah. Lesson learned. I mean, I'm just going to stand at the entrance until everything stops shooting. I really am. Unless there's more than one of you, then, you know, 1 against 10, or even 5 against 10 if there's 4 guards there. It is a challenge, but it's got to be fair. It's got to be consistent. Right, so weapons. Right, so there's the 2. What I'm going to do is stand still, Jesus. I'm going to take the gallant rifle off and the ammo off. Although the gallant rifle is damn good, I don't want to use it for this mission. Or do I? No. I'd much rather use the P4. Ammo. We ain't got no goddamn ammo. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. We didn't buy any ammo for the P4, did we? Right. Okay. So we'll nip back and buy some ammo. Something a little bit different, I suppose. But it's not like in Elite, where when you dock at a station you get like a console that you can access the trade thing through it. Nah, you've got a magazine, right? So if we click on that and buy that, and we're gonna I don't know, let's get 50 of these. 600, yeah. Okay. And I think I bought that into my Port Olisar, so I'll have to transfer that when I get into the ship. Yeah, so it's not, you forget something, you've got to get out of your ship, go through the airlock, get to the shop, use the terminal, leave the shop, go back through the airlock, get back in your ship. Fucking hell, it's never ending. You know, no wonder people have complaints about how much time it takes. It's just laboriously unnecessary in a lot of cases, but if this is what CIG want, then, you know, they're creating it, not us. And what would you have instead? Well, I would have the starport. The starport would be a walk away from all the shops, and the hubs and hangars would be a walk away from the starport or the shops, the Galleria. You know, this whole elevator business, and the elevators have caused so many problems. You know, it's things they've got to carry on fixing and fixing and fixing. I just don't understand why it's a good idea. You know, have everything on sort of one level or up some stairs or whatever, but don't have these. If these elevators are problematic, get rid of them. They're nice to use, but for me, it is nice. The elevators are nice when they're working. So what we need to do is just remember that we've bought all that ammo. What we're going to do is test this move all. Yep, so that works. So if we then change to weapons and move all, it still works. So why didn't our armors transfer? Oh god, fuck it. No, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put a couple of these clips on me. So we've got those, and then we're going to set off and do this retrieval op. But oh god, do you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to need a multi-tool. Wait on. I'm going to need a multi-tool. And I've just come back from the shops where I could have bought a multi-tool. Right, so I'm getting lag again now. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I am getting lag. Brilliant. So close that up. Come back down the stairs. Come back down the stairs. Go through the airlock. It's a good job the shop's at this side, isn't it? And we don't have to go through several more doors to get to it. Right, so not that one. I think it's the armor shop. And there's nobody else in here, and we're going to put pyro. No?
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
No. Can I buy a multi-tool here? If not, I'm going to be pretty much up shit creek. No. So it's going to have to be, it is going to have to be the bases, the two bases, and I'm going to have to be lucky with crates and loot in these crates. That's why I looked up the bases, because when I found out there was only two, I thought, oh my god, you know, like on Hurston there's 6 or 8 bases that you can land at and search, but on Daymar there's 2. Come on, open the goddamn ship. So that was a wasted journey. My door's not opening. Are we on a 30k? No, we're not on a 30k. So why is the goddamn door not opening? For fuck's sake. Again, if you're in a rush. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, just give me a chance to make this work, because it's not working, and I know you need me as quickly as possible, but Star Citizen. Actually, this patch is not been bad. It hasn't been bad at all. It was better yesterday. A lot better yesterday. I just messed it up yesterday. So, where are we going? Oh, excuse me. We are going to retrieval op derelict outpost on Daymar. So, lift off, VTOL, launch permission, lift off, take off, disable VTOL mode, look for the blue marker which is there, turn on your, oh don't, it's not that, it's here. Are we allowed to?
Thank you, and please visit again.
Are we allowed to travel there? Apparently not. Right, so it's back into the skyline. I mean, if you're watching this and thinking, oh my god, this is fucked up, then you're in the same mindset as me. So, Daymar, that's where we're at, right? And apparently we've got to go to Crusader before we can go to Daymar. That's backward. That is really backward. Even if I went to Selin, I wouldn't be able to get to Daymar, and I can't get to Yella. You know, this is so dumb. It's the fuck you supposed to do? You're at the opposite side of the planet, and when you select waypoints, they're not fucking showing up. What exactly? What do you do? So let's go to right. So it's not even working now. So we go to accepted, and we fucking on track, right? And then we turn off and turn on our quantum drive. Have we got waypoints now? So no, I've got Selin. What have we got here? Daymar, right, fine. Why that wasn't coming up before, I don't know. So let's quantum travel to there, and then we'll track the mission once we're there, because tracking it before we get there doesn't fucking help us. It doesn't help us one bit. Right, so we're there. So if we go into contracts accepted, more work, more time, more procedures to do what we should have been able to do in the first place. So there is the Shubin Mining Facility SD1. That is one of the packages, right? So it's not a camp per se. It's not a camp like I was expecting, like the one I found yesterday that was a retrieval op camp. This is a bona fide land repair, refuel, restock base. It's got landing pads. It'll have an S1 or C1, C2 and a C3 landing pad. Right, so we're going to put it up halfway. We're going to put on cruise control. We're going to turn off our quantum drive. Don't need it right now. And we're 4,000 feet up, so we're good. We're good. Just get a little bit closer, and then we'll start backing off on the power and landing. But doing this, waiting for the security assessment to come up, and I'm not confident in that. I mean, a couple of days ago, on the patch, you know, it was like, yeah, just do it. Just go in there, kill them all. You didn't get none of them fucking spawning behind you or surprising you. It was as expected. And I know CIG, you know, it's progress and advancement, but you can't have him fucking spawning in. When you say you've got 10 enemies, you've got 10 enemies. You haven't got 7 and then 3 spawn later. You know, come on. Right, so we're just going to back off on the power now. And we're just going to take it out of cruise control, and we're going to go manual. Because, we're going to put the undercarriage down as well. So here we are, and I really don't think this is Shubin, is it? I don't think this is Shubin. It's not. In fact, right, this is what's going to happen. we are going to land here. Right, we're going to land here.
Landing complete.
We're going to turn the engines off.
Offline. All systems
Oh, shit.
offline.
Shit. Press the wrong button. Get back in that pilot seat. I pressed fucking U instead of I. The power everything off is right next to the power engines off button, and I pressed the wrong fucking button. Right, so power everything back on. Right.
Aerospace. All systems online.
I'm going to put full power shields. I'm going to turn the engines off.
Engines offline.
I'm going to get out of, and I'm going to leave it on full power at shields, because you know what's going to happen? Fucking Cutlass Black is going to turn up. That's why. Because the mission says, that the come on. The mission says that the priority is not. Oh Jesus! You know, I don't think I can get out of here without a multi-tool. I'm gonna have to find a oh fucking hell no. I'll try, but come on, jump up. Right, so we fall through here, grab the package. Right, so we've grabbed the package, and now we are. Oh, is this it? We've got to get out of here somehow. Love this. I really love this. Where's my ship? There's my ship. Right, so I'm gonna put the package on the floor. We're just gonna drop it, right? We're gonna leave that open, because we're going to come in here and search for crates or any other crates that are lying around. And if a Cutlass Black turns up, we've got our shields on full power. There's no crate up there. There might be one here. Yes, there is. If a Cutlass Black turns up, you see, I haven't got any backpack, so Morozov and Beacon underserved. That's no good to me. That is no fucking good to man the beast. Have we got one up here? Got a crate up here I can't sort of see, but let's climb up anyway and have a look. But it just depends what so oh, no crate there, crate here. We'll have let's see what's in it. Right, so we've got those. What the hell? Why can't we? What? What? Is there no storage in the dust up? Where's my armor? Oh, Jesus. Right. So, bear with me. Where's my fucking armor? This is fucked up. Armor. Where's my armor? You know what I mean? Where's my... Fucking hell. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get that other multi-tool. Is it me? I'm going to have to re-watch this video and find out whether it's me that's removed the armor or wherever it is. I just don't know. Loot. Right, okay. So loot that again. We don't need any more of that. Although, no, we'll take those. We'll take those. But we'll have a good look around. That's got armor in it. That I don't want. These, I don't think there's anything in here. After I got the box, the crate out, I don't think there's anything in here that that I can take. But it's a stupid building. Let me just see. Oh, fucking hell! This is nice and simple, isn't it? I don't think there's anything in there. Anything. So we'll just do a scout round for any more crates that there might be, and there doesn't seem to be any here. In these here. Could be... Oh, God. I'm stuck in this fucking thing again, aren't I? No. 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 Right. Where the hell has my armor gone? Nothing here. Yes, there's a crate up there. Right, okay, so and not up there. Right, so on the... This is what should happen. I should be able to jump up here, right, and grab that. But I can't. Without the multi-tool and tractor beam, I'm fucked. But on the 17.5, you can jump up here and grab that. I mean, look. Easy. It's at like fucking waist height when you jump up. And you can easily do it. But apparently not. Let's try here. No chance of getting up there. We will try running and jumping. Yeah, we've done that. So we can't get up here now. We can't get up here without the without the multi-tool tractor beam. So it might be that we waste a lot of time. We waste a lot of time trying to get to that crate, and it's got fucking armor in it that we don't want. We're gonna just leave it because look what's arriving. Bastard. I'm going to try and get out of here before he blows us up.
Engines online. Engines
Come
offline.
on! Jesus!
Online.
Fucking take off!
Takeoff complete.
Now we're gonna put up the back doors. Close exterior. I said fucking close exterior. Fuck it, I'm not closing exterior, I'm gonna get out of here. Where are we delivering to?
Bogey.
Yeah, whatever.
Bogey.
I can't see it on my radar.
Bogey.
I think I'm just gonna jump to Port Olisar. Come on, spooling. Right. Bring one.
Landing gear raised.
And
Quantum drive is now off.
drop off package. Drop off package on selling. Okay. Wait for it to spool.
Quantum drive is now on.
So that's what we've come to expect to these retrieval op missions. Straight in, straight out, no mess. You don't have to put up with the Cutlass Black. Hang around, put up with the Cutlass Black. Right, so here we are at the Tram and Myers Mining. Doesn't matter whether it's friendly or not. We will we'll get an invitation there anyway. Hopefully. But for 4,000 credits, it's not worth it. It's not worth losing your ship, getting stranded,
Quantum drive is now
you know, all this. Turn the quantum drive off, bring the power down a bit, the thrust limiter. In fact, can we close? Open exterior. Right. When we don't want to close it, it's easy to access and works as expected. When we do want to close it, in a quick escape situation, nah, we're not allowing you to do that, mate. That's too fucking easy. What kind of a challenge would it be for it to work as expected? It's probably why the fucking game software's fucked up and they're taking so long to do it. But no, that's a whole nother ball game. If I was getting $1 million plus a month, I'd take forever to complete it as well. I'd keep it going as long as I fucking could. Dangling the carrot, making people part with the money, wowing over new ships that I couldn't use yet in many cases. Yeah. Huh. That's criticism, by the way. That's constructive criticism. That's not put me down. Right, so we're just gonna come down here. Have I deployed gear? No. We're just gonna come down here and land.
landing gear
But
deployed.
I've never been here before, so I don't know what to expect. But it's got these mining things. Just gonna bring it on the external view, and what we're gonna do is just turn the ship slightly, reverse a bit, and land here. That's it, and bring it down. Whoa! See, without seeing where the mouse cursor is.
Landing complete.
Right, okay, engines off.
Engines offline.
We might as well Unlock exterior, open exterior, get out of the pilot seat. The ship's on the ground, the engines are off. The package is still here. We're going to grab the package. I don't care what it's like outside. I've got like 10 meters to the door or something. I'm going to leave the ship open. I don't really care now if anybody steals the ship. There's nothing in the ship. Oh yeah, there is. There's my armors and shit. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just, yeah, whatever. Right. So where's the? Oh, drop off package. Right. Drop off package. So this is the machine, and we're going to drop it off. With this thing, stand as close as it allow you. Place the package, and then stand and then walk forward. Right, because if you don't do that, the package will end up back in your hands. So retrieval op complete. Right, now there's a red crate in here, and I want to see what they've got in here. There's an RSI undersuit. There's oh god, there's a Novikov helmet. So I'm going to drop it all on the floor. What's that? An Orc Mark 10. I'll drop that. I'll drop that. I'll drop that. The sooner I get a backpack, the better, basically. Actually, no. What we can do is put it all in local. So if we grab that, right, and just put it all in local, and then come on, pick it up. We can put it all in local. If there was a landing pad here. What's this here? This is an airlock. Oh no, it's not. Nothing in here. No packages that we can loot, which is disappointing, but nothing each side of here. Sometimes there's like crates under here you can loot. Not this time. Right. Yeah, nothing. Oh, I might find something in here. Is it this one? Nah, no crates. No crates. I always have a whiz round with the mouse pointer, so if anything turns green, I know it's interactable. But yeah, I'm just wondering if... Oh, there's another red crate here as well. Nice. So what we'll do is... and it's all armor. It's no... Oh, this is a... Arctic undersuit. So... Oh, no sustenance or anything else, which is what I'm really... It's not the red crates I'm looking for. People say... Red crates are what you want. Outposts. Nah. They're only good for... Oops, sorry, banging the microphone. They're only good for armors and helmets. The white crates are good for everything else. And I've got multi-tool here that I want a tractor beam unit for. With the tractor beam unit, I'd have been able to get up to that ledge real easy and loot that crate. Instead I'm fucking around trying to find a way up without it, and the cutlass arrives. So yeah, if I had an Andromeda, I'd just park it up, put full power to shields and just leave it. It'd take, you know, it'd take like 10 minutes for the cutlass to destroy it. Right, so the question is, can I or can I? Yes, I can. Right, so What do we need? Novichok. If I carry that, right, and then I'm gonna have to. Come on. So what we do is run to the ship, put it in the ship. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we can just transfer it and move all. Right? We can just move all. Brilliant. Brilliant. So you don't have to land. That's good. I didn't notice that in 3.17.5. You had to be landed on a hangar.
Takeoff complete.
Right, so cruise control, and we are gonna be travelling to Port Olisar. Exit atmosphere. What atmosphere? Yeah, exactly.
Is now on. Landing gear raised.
I started a joke and got the whole world laughing. Well, I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. Parking by the lake and there was not another car inside. And I never had a girl looking any better than you did. Well, all the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that died. And where is our son? I wanna land. I can't find our son. Da 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 da. And we're glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife. Glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife. Come on, hold on tight. Where's Orison? Where is Orison? I want to land at Orison. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right. So, what we're gonna do now? Actually, no. No. Where's where was it? Where is it? Where's? Oh God, where's it gone? There it is. Right. See, my radar's fucked. What's going on with my radar, please, CIG?
Is now on. Quantum drive is now
So I'm going to turn the quantum drive off. I'm going to come into Port Olisar. I'm going to see where that fucking armor is, or whether it's lost or the loot goblins got it. I don't know. But where the fuck is that armor? That core. Right, so we're gonna come to here. We're gonna request landing clearance. And we're glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife. Glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife. Roger hasn't told us where to land, but
landing gear deployed.
yeah, thank you. In fact, let's use the noob automatic landing. And I say noob automatic landing because, you know, it's just a computer
Landing
thing, isn't
complete.
it? Right, so engines off.
Engines offline.
Get out of the pilot seat. Have a look in the old inventory. That's not firing at us. Don't worry about it. Armor. Where's armor? No, wait a minute. Armor. So that's everything. That's 4 undersuits. Where's the goddamn armor gone? I bought 3 of each. I bought 3 legs, 3 helmets, 3 arms, 3 torsos. I've got 2 torsos now. Make sense? I'm gonna have to watch the. I'm gonna put that back in there. I'm also gonna put the gun back in there because I don't need it now. I'm also gonna put the multi-tool back in there. Does this place? No, this place doesn't have cargo refinery, does it? Might have a depot though. Cargo depot. Right. So. If we go armor, sorts. You see, we've got all the armor that we've just looted. We've got all that. None of it's any good except the Novikov helmet. That's going to save us like 3 or 4 grand. The other stuff's shit. The Orc Mark 10 will probably, you know, the Odyssey flight helmet. We've already got one. We got it given free. That's how much they're worth. PAB arms, orange. Venture arms. And the dust up is our shit. Is our own shit. I've just noticed something as well. The dust up armor. Not a lot of carrying capacity in it. Although it looks good. Or it looks really cool. There's not a lot of carrying capacity. When I've used it before in the live server, this is the first time I've found it on the PTU. I've always had a backpack. So, never really used the armor for storing stuff like I do with the ADP. However, I don't like it as much as what I did now. And I think what I'm going to do is sell the fucker and not use it. Maybe. I don't know. Because we're glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife. Glowing like a metal on... Actually, I've got no legs on either. Why won't it put my legs on? You see that? Have you seen that? Where's my legs gone? Now, on my legs, I had the med pens. Do you remember on the planet? When I said, where's my core armor gone? I've only got my legs. Where has my legs gone from getting into the ship, taking off and coming to Port Olisar? Fucking armor's disappearing left, right and centre. What's going on? Ha! What is going on? Right. And I've never had that happen except in the shuttle. Except in the shuttle that time when I was coming back from the platforms when the entire armor just disappeared, just went for a AWOL. And we're glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife, glowing like a metal on the edge of a knife. Come on, hold on tight. Well, come on, hold on tight. Though it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night, I can see paradise by the dashboard light. Who's Milad Pape? Who is Milad Pape? And what does he want? What is this Milad Pape thing? Jesus, I don't even know what that is. Why it's there. So, have we got a full suit of armor now? Right, so we have. Right, so any dust up in our, I'm gonna select wait a minute. No. It won't let me select my ship that I've just landed in. It did this yesterday. So what I've got to do is go back, store the ship, and then I can use it.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval
But what is this
system.
Millard Pappy shit? I'm going to store the ship, transfer into storage, get out of that, come back, go back in. It's all extra work, it's all extra time, it's all extra effort. Right, so now I can select, well now it's stored, I can select the expedition. Right, the Pisces expedition. So we're selling. We're not going to get anything for the Orc-X Helmet Desert, but the Singularity will get 1.3k, so we'll sell that. PAB 1 Arms Orange, we'll sell those, we're not going to use those. Venture Arms, yeah. Novikov Helmet, we'll get nothing for it, but Jesus, in fact, no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take... Will I take those with me? Don't know. Don't know. Nah, bollocks to it. I'll sell the Venture Arms. Venture Undersuit Blue. Nah, don't want it. The Arctic one I might keep. I will keep the Arctic one. But, fancy this. How much did they charge me for this armour? They're going to give me fuck all for it for selling it. That needs fixing. Venture helmet, 0. I mean, it's like a half-baked job, is this? Odyssey 2 helmet, great. Nah, forget that. You know, brought all this back to sell, and they're just going to give me 0. And somehow I've lost... I'm keeping the stone skin undersuits. Just up tactical. No. Get rid of that. And that as well. That as well. Right, okay. So, right. What is this Mallard Pappy? It looks like... I don't know. What is it? Rescue beacon, 804.6 kilometers. Love to. I would love to, but I haven't got any. No. I haven't got any pens. I haven't got any goddamn pens. And if I had some pens, that just fucking Luke Goblin would have them. So, med pen. Buy those. We'll put them. No, we won't. Oh, come out of this. In our expedition, med pen. Buy that. We'll buy 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy that. Transaction complete. Okay. So, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Medical rescue, contracts manager, beacons, service beacons. He's gone. He's somebody's took it. So that's good. That's good. We were really close. 804 kilometers is very close. He was on, must have been on Crusader. Must have been on Crusader. And it just depends where he is to... right, so mercenary security work assessment. Right, so we're going to accept this. Prashad on Daymar. Right. Right. We're going to get a backpack. We are going to get a backpack. Unless we just go in our... Should we just go in our stone skin? Nah. Actually, yeah, could have. Could have gone in the... No, we'll go in this armor, because hopefully we'll fucking die and then we'll lose the dust-up armor. It's funny, isn't it? I loved it as the best-looking armor in the game before today, and now I don't want it anymore. Right. So, security work assessment is on Daymar, security post Prashad. What we're going to do is... get back to our ship. We'll need to come through... Oh, where is it? This door. We're gonna retrieve our ship.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, excuse me.
Vehicle selected.
Right, and I don't know what that Millard Pappy thinks about, but it's annoying because it's blocking my goddamn screen.
Your
What is it?
vehicle has been delivered to the following
BO2.
location.
Right, so BO2 is this way. And we are going to need to have a drink at some point. So we'll... The hell? Why are you shivering, man? You've got arm... Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, this is all learning about the new stuff in the game, but it's... Is it going to open? Is it going to open? You don't normally hear him shivering like this. And this is medium armor. It's not light armor. It's medium armor, and it's the second best temperature rating medium armor in the game. What gives? Right. So, what we're gonna do is. Oh God, we forgot a fucking backpack, didn't we? Right. We'll go back for a backpack. We'll go back for a backpack sustenance. We're going to take the helmet off first, though, and we're going to have a drink. We're going to carry that. We're going to have a drink. We're going to have a drink. We're then going to put our helmet back on. That's in local. What's in? Huh? I thought we'd sold that. I thought we just sold the helmet. I'm sure we just sold the helmet. Am I wrong? I mean, this is going to be... I'm going to be making a list of things to check after I finish streaming. It's going to be like reading fucking Cain and Abel. Or the Ten Commandments. You know. It's going to be a list so long that some Hollywood scriptwriter's going to phone me up and say, we can make money on this movie. Right. Fucking backpack. Where are we? So we need to be over here. Nice uniform, by the way, mate. We need a backpack and backpack. So I don't care what it is. Medium. We'll quick buy one of those. We'll put it in Port Olisar, right? Okay. I don't care what it is, but can we track? No, we can't buy a tractor beam here. Might have to. I'll go in my inventory, throw that on the floor because now I'm right. So that's my. That is my backpack. And what I'll do is shove that in my backpack. Yesterday, or was it the day before, I had a shitload of Dolivine to sell, and I came here to the admin. God, wrong side. I came here to the admin to sell it, and it was just bugged to fuck. All sales. Select a location. See, can't select a location. Excuse me, I would like to sell some ore. I've got some ore in my backpack I need to sell. And that won't even let me select anything. That is not even registering, so come out of that. Go back in. Bing, 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 bing. Not working. Not working. Right. No, not working. And I did this, it was either yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, but yeah, won't let me select the source now. I've got Port Olisar, I've got Pisces Expedition, I've got my backpack, I've got my armor, and I've got my legs. So, you know, all those locations won't let me select the location. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this Aphorite into local. I probably won't even get the chance to sell it. However, where's the med pens that I bought?
From breathtaking views, incredible dining, to unmatched shopping.
Where are the med pens that I bought? Are they in the ship?
Stay at the luxurious accommodations. Tour Empire-class shipyards and bask in a sunset that is
There's
true.
no fucking way I'm going to a bunker without med pens.
Whether you're just looking to spend the day in lounge.
For crying out fucking loud, what's going on? First my armor starts fucking vanishing without a trace. I buy some fucking med pens that are no longer in my inventory. Where, you know, it's not this, is it? I keep coming to the wrong place. It's the live fire. I'll only put up with so much and then I'll just say fuck it, you know. And then I'll start writing biblical epic support tickets and submitting them and saying, this needs fixing, that needs fixing, and everybody else will be saying, we don't get that problem. So, well, I've got it on fucking video, figure that one out. Yeah, we don't get that problem, it must be just you. It must be your computer. Yeah, right, whatever. So, MedPen. And it's going into Port Olisar, and I'm going to buy 5 of them. In fact, I'm going to buy 6 of them, right? Okay, so that's it. I bought 6, right? Now, in my... There they are. There they are. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my leg. I've got 4 on my leg, 2 on my... And I had these before, didn't I? When I dropped the when I picked the parcel up, I had these before, and then when I got back to Olisar, I didn't have any legs on, and I hadn't took them off, and I hadn't sold them. Maybe. Oh no, because I sold that afterwards, didn't I? I sold it afterwards. Right, that's one thing. That is one thing. Where's the screen gone? Right, so in for fuck's sake, because my ship is on the landing pad, right, and I can't fucking sell from it because it's on the landing pad and it's stored. Well, I'm gonna have to get used to this. If CIG intend the ship to be stored before you can buy or sell to it or from it, I'm gonna have to get used to this, because you can in 3.17.5. It doesn't matter whether it's in a hangar, on a pad, or otherwise. You can use the ship. But in 3.18, I'm finding that if the ship isn't stored, You've got no fucking access to it. Sell. I want to sell. And I want dust. So, it's telling me I haven't got a dust-up helmet in there. Right? It's telling me I haven't got a dust-up helmet in there. So what I've now got to do is retrieve the ship. Beautiful this. I love doing this like 400 times. It's wonderful. Wonderful experience.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle
So now I've got to
retrieval
retrieve the ship, go back to it,
Vehicle
check that the
selected.
helmet's not in
Stand
there.
by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Right, BO7. Okay. Okay. BO7. Over here. Over here. 50 meters or so. My only fear, my only worry is if I lose my helmet while I'm in an airlock like this, the door opens and I run outside, I've got no chance. I will die. So it's upstairs. And I've got reservations about Olisar because me and a mate share a joke about it when he forgot to put his helmet on and he ran. I was a noob, right? I was a proper noob. And he said, shit, I forgot my helmet, heal me. And what he meant was healing with the med gun. So I'm fucking scrambling to get my med pens out. Right at the last split second, I managed to stab a pen into him. Didn't do a fucking thing. He died anyway. And he's like, nah, mate, you got to use the med gun. That's, you know, with the med gun, we could have got me inside and I would have lived. And I felt so fucking useless. And that is my, you know, I've got, not nightmares, but I've still got thoughts about, right, so here we go, right? In the ship, I've still got a dust-up tactical helmet. When I want to sell that, apparently, Port Olisar doesn't recognise that the helmet is in the ship. And I don't get it. I don't get it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck that helmet over. I'm not going to get anything for it anyway. But nah, I've had it. I've had it with the dust-up. I don't want to know. Really don't want to know. At least we haven't lost anything else. Oh, right. So those... Right. This is the weird thing. The med pens that were on my legs are now in the expedition. But I'm wondering how that came to be because I didn't take the legs off until I sold everything. The pens might have been put in back into my vehicle inventory when I sold the legs. I don't get it. At least I've got the guns and the multi-tools that I looted. Yeah. Right, just bear with me 2 minutes. I'm going to be right back. I need a fresh coffee. And we are back. Right, so we've got to actually go in AFK on the and I don't know what that Millard Pappy thing's about. What is that Millard Pappy thing about? I don't get it. Oh, good, it's fucked off. Right, so request landing takeoff clearance. Turn everything on.
Amphibian aerospace. All systems online.
Shields are already up. Don't know why that is if everything was powered off. VTOL mode. Request takeoff clearance. Takeoff ATC's busy. So we come into our Mobiglass and we go to Comlink and we go to Friends Port Olisar Landing Services. We give them a call. Comms channel established. Conversation has ended. We call them again.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you. The fuck's going on? So that works eventually. I'm gonna so close down the Mobiglass. We're clear to launch. Bring it off the pad.
Takeoff complete.
Right. I don't care how. Right. Disable VTOL mode. Bring it up to speed. Where's our? Right. So.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Security post Prashad. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to quantum to this, turn on the quantum drive. Wait for the spooling to get to 100%. Now we're going to quantum.
Is now on. Landing gear raised.
Yep. Forgot to raise landing gear. Does it automatically when you enter quantum travel. Now then, where is it? Prashad, there we are. So we're gonna quantum to here too. I mean, we are not getting off the elevator. Right, we are not getting off the elevator until all the shooting stopped. And then we're going to stay right at the back until we're sure it's safe. It won't ever be safe. I think CIG must have altered something. There's never ever in as many weeks, months that I've played Star Citizen, and the number of bunkers I've done, and let me tell you, it's dozens, right? Dozens of bunkers. If not over 100 bunkers. No enemy or even friendly has ever spawned in that area. Ever. Right? Never. Not once. Only yesterday and today. And yesterday it was my fault that I missed the guy who was ducked down behind the crate. But today there was nobody. No enemy anywhere in that back area. And I'm going to prove it this time. I will monitor and sweep every fucking corner. But I'm not even going to go around the corner. I'm going to wait until all the shooting stops. Either all the guards are dead or all the hostiles are dead. I'm going to back off the power here. Take it out of cruise. Oh, turn off the cruise control, turn off the quantum drive, just come in, put the landing gear down. It's probably going to be in a crater anyway.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, that was painful yesterday when I had to come and yeah, Prashad, here we go. So put the lights on. There's nobody else here. Coming nice and slow. We are going to park our butt right on that ramp. We've got 10 out of 10 hostiles. Alright, so if we just swing it round here, I think that's the front of it. Let me just check in. No, it's not. Let me just, so we need to bring it around here slightly. Right, so that's, if we bring it up over a bit, that's it. Going to F4 again. Oh, right, so, and yeah, just about there is where I want it. That's beautiful. Back into first person and engines off, lights off, exit the pilot seat. Okay, so I'm going to put the gun on my back. I hope I'm carrying, I have got P4 ammo. I'm going to put the silencer on the gun. Silencers on the gun. I have got my medical. Right, I've got my medical. I don't want any of that stuff. Probably should have dropped that stuff at Olisar in case anything goes wrong here. Not really bothered, it's a test. Tomorrow they might bring out another patch and I'll lose it anyway. Right, so we've heard the shooting. However, wait a minute. If we go into vehicles ammo, you see what I want is about 4 of those. Can I put that? I can put that in my armor. Right, I'll put that in my armor just in case I use these 2 up, because I want more ammo than what I've got. So we're gonna run in. 8 of them left, and fuck me, we've got no friendlies left according to this, so we'll go down to the sub level. And this will be telling, right? This will be really telling, because we'll note every step, every goddamn step. So, there are no enemies or hostiles in this yellow area, right? In fact, we'll put a torch on. Right? There's no enemies here. At all. Not one behind that crate. Nothing. Which is how it was before. Right? Oh, actually, 3. We've got 3 people left. So, if we come back here, to here, then we're covered. I just don't trust the software to work as expected. Maybe CIG have changed something, but I don't know, because you know, before I could have banked on and guaranteed that the enemies would spawn not in the entrance. In fact, when I was being shown bunkers by a friend of mine, he actually said, "You are safe here," and he meant anywhere behind this yellow, you know, this yellow bit here. He said no enemies will spawn or even come here, but I have seen hostiles and friendlies venture up here very rarely. Right, so there's 5 left. There was goddamn 3 left before, but I'm not giving them the chance to fucking get the jump on me like they did earlier. That's taking the piss. I went to all that fucking time and trouble to get where I needed to be, and then one just creeps up behind me and shoots me in the back. Like I say, if CIG want it that way, fine, but there's no documentation. There's no sort of this is what's changed kind of thing. There's like a brief line of we fixed this or we did that, and I bet there's a whole lot of shit. Fucking hell, he's gonna be dead. Look at that, firing from 3 directions. And my only fear is that if I wander in there, one's going to come up behind me and shoot me in the fucking back again. Meaning, you know, there's very little places to hide, very few places to hide where you're covered. I can think of 1 or maybe 2. So I'm going to let the security guys do their stuff, and there's only 1 of them left now. But until all the hostiles are dead, I've got 15 minutes to get out of here. I mean, it's a big change from what I'm expecting. A big change. A bit vulnerable here. If one does spawn here, I'm gonna have to shoot him. But I can't keep an eye on. I'd have to come back here, sort of, and keep an eye on everything. And this is bullshit place to be. This is definitely, he can't fucking, well, he could spawn behind me, but if he did, I'd just turn the game off and fucking complain like fuck and make a video about how shit it is. But yeah, 4 left, 1 1 friendly. Security work assessment. Surely. I mean, I used to come in here. It used to take like 5-10 minutes. I would loot the fuck out of everything and fuck off and sell it. So that's 3 out of 10. And I think he was firing at me then. I think he was shooting at me. Is that? No. I'm thinking, is that a pinkhead in disguise? I mean, they have got manoeuvrability for position. There's another one there. I can't get him though. So there's two over there. And the last one would be a heavy. I think those two are pink faces. So my bet is... Right, my bet is that he will not spawn here because I've already seen two of them there. So let me just... Right, so he's fucking dead. Right. So the target is... Right, so I want those. I want that. I want open that. In fact, I want give me that in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I want to drop this. I want to drop that. And I want to pick that one up. I want to grab that. Right. And put it... Come on, put it on my goddamn back. Right, okay, what are you doing? Crates, 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 crates. We've got 15 minutes. Take another multi-tool. That, we don't need any of that. We'll leave that. Crates, crates, crates. And weapons. There's shit. There's a red crate. Let's have a look. See what we've got. Right, arrowhead. Arrowhead. Devastator. Looming. Nah, none of this shit. Nothing. Nothing out of there. I don't want anything out of there. Loot this. 13.5 minutes, so yeah, we'll take that. Tractor beam attachment. Fucking mint. In fact, yeah, we'll take those knives as well. Loot that. What do we got? 4 more of these. We've got a med gun. We've got some refills. Nothing else. Have we got anything else here? No. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. That is the only other place I would have liked to have hidden. Here. Because, anyway, fuck that. Any crates? Any crates? Yes. Crates here. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got, in fact, no. We'll chuck this over and we'll chuck that over. We'll put this on other because then we'll take those knives. Right, okay. Anything here? Nothing here. Any safe? No goddamn safe. No hacking slot to put our multi-tool. Sorry, tiger claw. Any crates? Any crates? Any crates? Any crates? No crates. We'll just check here. No crates. Right, so that's a bust. There's nothing. There is nothing here. Oh, what are we doing? We've got 12 minutes. We're fine. We're fine. Red crate. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the red crate. Red crate, Scourge, railgun. Actually, let's take the railgun because people... Is that a salvo frag pistol? Okay, we'll take that. We'll also take the salvo frag pistol magazine. People were actually paying for railguns. They're like offering 250k for a railgun. I'm like, are you right in your head? No, I can't find a railgun. I need a railgun. So I might advertise that later. Now then, because I've got so many tiger claws, I'm not interested. No crates here. No crates that can be looted here. Jesus, this is shit. Nothing there. Nothing there. Although, let's have a loot of these. We've got 11 minutes, so we've got loads of time. We've got fucking loads of time. Let's bunk some... no, that's the wrong one. Let's open that. Open that. Scourge railgun. Actually, yeah, we'll take some of that. And what about this fella here? This is why looting needs to be quick, because you ain't got a lot of goddamn time right now, and you need to be as quick as possible with looting. And if you've got to wait 30 seconds between looting each time, what fucking good is that? You know, you're gonna be too slow. You're not gonna. We're gonna pick that up. We're gonna just grab that. Even though we've got 2 guns, we're gonna grab it. What's this? Security. What a load of shit. And who is this guy that we killed? We don't know because his body's poofed, but we have basically, we've gone round everything, taken what is available. There's no crate there. There's no crate there. There's actually, let me just I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to drop that gun. Right. With this, I'm going to, where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'm going to grab the P4. Oh, what have we got? 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. No crate there. There wasn't one here, was there? No. So, what the fuck? I mean, where's all the crates? Where's all the lootable crates? That's bullshit, man. That's a stupid gun. That's a custodian. He's Crusader Security. Let's have a... No, don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Bastards crashed on me. End of stream. Thanks for watching.